We have returned to Kalaloch. The king tides, sunny skies, full moon. I just couldn't say no.
King of the road, take it slow.
After the storms passed, we headed for Kalaloch. I couldn't resist the thought of being there during high tides. Plus, the weather looked pretty good. King tides are named that because that's what they are. They're the highest of the year, and they occur when the sun and the moon have an increased gravitational pull. We arrived just before sunset, and low tide, which in reference to this time of the year was similar to a normal, or rather summertime, high tide. I guess I say normal because I'm used to visiting in the fairer months, and I don't think I'd ever been to Kalaloch this time of the year, if only to drive through and not stop.
So, we have returned to Kalaloch. The king tides, sunny skies, full moon. I just couldn't say no. It's supposed to rain again starting this weekend, and so I'll head south, west, north instead of northeast as I was planning on doing. I decided this as I was driving out of Ozat this morning. I stopped, checked the weather, made the decision. So here we are, and I'm glad. It's beautiful. And I'm super excited for tomorrow morning because there'll be a king tide. I've just never seen one. I saw something very close today, and it was pretty cool. So I'm excited. Last night, after the sun went down, there was definitely a mouse in here. Don't know what happened to it. This, mind you, is where the first supposed mouse might have been in the van. So it's kind of fitting. This morning I've misplaced a few things, and I've tore apart the van because I have mouse traps of peanut butter out and just open spaces for hopefully the cat to get the mouse. But she slept all night, which is fine, whatever. Anyway, I'm cleaning things out, and there was something really weird in my bedside table. It's dark in here. I was just feeling around, and I thought oh, what is this? I didn't hear anything after the mouse ran away last night, and haven't heard anything since. Don't keep your doors open at all when on the beach, unfortunately. Even if you have a cat. I've solved the second mouse mystery. It got into my cacao, and I think it ate a little too much. Cacao, not chocolate, but cacao can be toxic to mice. So I think the little buddy ate its last meal and paid its price. But also, I threw it outside this morning into the campground area by the campfire pit, by the fire pit and picnic table. It's gone. So somebody has already come by and cleaned it up for me. An animal, I'm saying. I don't think it was a person. I have to say, you couldn't pick a cozier spot on a chilly November morning to watch the king tide come in. It's still 2 hours away from high tide. And I mean, I don't know, the waves are going to be hitting the bluff like in a significant way. That's quite interesting. I'm so glad that I chose to come this way. sleepy. Well, I didn't sleep well last night, so that's probably why I'm so sleepy. I had a mouse dying next to me, and a cat that slept really well. Like, she slept. Anyway, I don't know. You know, I won't regret it because this is what I'm doing. I'm spending this sunset inside. It might pop out for a bit if it's really spectacular and warrants pictures, but I'm not really even filming it. I'm just watching it and enjoying it. It's my last night in the Olympic National Park. My last night of this trip. It is a different kind of day. As predicted, the rains are here. It's cold. It just feels damp. It's time to leave the beach, but we got the perfect days. We got some good days anyway. Really glad I came back for the king tide. And just came back. This is, as I've always said, as I've said, one of my favorite campgrounds. I say that so often, but obviously I guess I try to only go to my favorite campgrounds now. Like, it's not so much fun to pay for something that's not something you really enjoy. So yeah, that's why I return to some of these in the Pacific Northwest when I'm here. I've made coffee, so I am going to drink it, get cleaned up, and then we're going to go.
Trailer for the sailor rent. Rooms till at 50 cents. No phone, no crew, no pets. I ain't got no city.